One morning during the course of the investigation, Fred received an anonymous package. In that package was a hard drive. He left the hard drive in his car overnight, and his car was broken into and the hard drive was stolen. Fortunately for him, he'd already made a copy of it. When they looked through the files on that hard drive, they found some things that left them speechless. They must have been gobsmacked. One of the things that was on that hard drive was a video of Captain Frans Maritz, one of the police forensic investigators, testing the hammer that had been found in Fred's car and which was suspected of being the murder weapon.
No, it's not.
Frans Maritz gave evidence that he had tested the hammer on a variety of deceased animal heads, and he then compared the size of the wounds produced by the hammer with the size of the wounds produced on Inge's skull. There is absolutely no evidence whatsoever that a pig skin model is going to be in any way commensurate with a human model. Number one, the structure of the bones is quite different. You need to know a little more about it than just getting a pig head and smacking it with a hammer. There are many hammers like that, or many instruments similar to that. It could have been, but you need more than that for a murder conviction. You need the identification that it was that hammer and none other.
We knew that he was alleging that Fred's hammer, both the blunt side and the sharp side, which is the bottle opener side, was used on Inge's head.
But Maritz, I'm afraid, was less than candid about how he went about everything, because his evidence originally was that he'd used the hammer before court in the experiments.
What he had neglected to say was that when he tested the bottle opener on the head of a pig, at the very first blow, it had bent and almost broken.
Oxy. Whoa.
Maritz should have stopped any experiments of that nature. He should have recorded the fact that the hammer bent, and yet he didn't do that. But he carried on with this worthless experimentation using a stronger hammer.
He must have straightened that hammer out, because when it was before court, there were no marks on it.
And it was only after being caught short with the video and realizing that there was no place to hide that he reluctantly conceded that they stopped using that hammer and they went and got a bigger, better, stronger hammer. We're dealing with somebody who had no concept at all of science and should not have been let loose in a forensic science world.
I am shocked that he wasn't arrested for defeating the ends of justice. That disc showed unequivocally what a foul liar Maritz was.